Hi, doctor. This is the link you shared to us about the plan. So for this one, what we can see here is the other teeth position. There are no attachment on it. There are only two similar like pins on the canine and also for the first molar. But for the final position here, what we can see is the occlusion bite. This is the final position, but the bite is not good. We can see the gap here, and also we can see the crown of the angle is not good. For example, like 3, as what we can see here, the angle already changed already. It's not like a normal angle, or it's not the stable angles what we can see here. So yeah, so what we can see here, the final position already wrong, and also the staging here, it moved. What we can see, let it go a little bit slowly. But now what we can see is when the anterior teeth move, it means the whole arch moved together. So according to this kind of movement, when we do this kind of when the patient used aligners, a lot of problem will directly meet. The angle of the crown is wrong, and also all the teeth move at the same time. It's not enough power to let or to control with the teeth movement, because as we know, the alveolar ridge bone, actually this kind of is shape, curve of speed is similar like that. So when it moves, we need to take care about the teeth axis, and also we need to give more force to let it go down, go up, and also a little bit angled to the distal to avoid the crown when it moves to distal. When the teeth move to the mesial, not only the crown move, but also we need to take care about the root problems. So according to this kind of plan, can be shown on the patient, but this is not a plan can use for the treatment. Otherwise, we are going to meet a lot of problems here. And first, in the word, final position is not correct, and also the bite is not correct. Final position is correct, and the staging is not correct. So this kind of plans, cannot use for the treatment. And let me see. So actually, we make two plans, and you said the stage is too much. So now let me try to make it faster. Let me copy the first plan. So why we do two plans to you? Because according to the lower, the first premolar or the second premolar, if we do the extraction and the movement, and also the how to say, the control about the staging is totally different. We suggest to use remove the second premolar to do the treatment for the patient. Let me copy the plan, because this one I already sent it to you, so that's why I cannot directly do the change on it. We need to keep the original plan before we do it. So now let me write on it 1 4 and 2 4 and 3 5 and 4 5. This is the second time we do this kind of plan change on it, so I give a new name for it. Okay, so final position is good, and we don't need to change the final position, and also we don't need to change the attachment. But about the staging, according to what you already told us, the staging is too much. So now let's go to do some individual staging for the patient. Yeah, so now what we can see here, yeah, so we move just one by one. So it means we have a very good power to control how it moves. And what we do here, let me show you. Yes, we control the bite, and you see, we control the root axis, and we want to make the first molar have a very good and very tight contact when the front teeth move here. So it means the bite control and the power and we control the root movement. This is what we need to think about. Yeah. So according to right now, this kind of movement, if we want it faster, let me try to move the molar first. But now here, what we can see is every step it moves to mesial is only 0.4 millimeter. Depend on the crown, it's very small, it's very round. So that's why we cannot set the pre-step movement, cannot let it go too fast. Otherwise, it also loses the control. That's what we know. So now here, because at the step 13, the premolar and also the anterior teeth stop to move. So now we can let the posterior move faster at this moment. Let me check. Yeah. So, okay, let me do it as soon as possible. At this moment, yes, every step, how it moves, yes, control is good. And let's try. Okay. So when the software also help us when we let it move too fast, yeah, maybe over the limited situation, there's a red point to remind us, okay, you move too fast, please control the speed, same as right here. Okay, let me change. So according to this kind of movement, it will going to move faster. So 10 steps less than the plan before. This is what we can do here as soon as possible already. So this is the speed. And how we set the staging. Let me check what's going on with this movement. You see, when it goes too fast, it reminds us already. This is for the normal crown. This is for the normal crown. This is for the normal crown, but now the crown is smaller and also too short. So that's why we set 10 more than 10 steps than the normal patient. Okay. Okay. So now we are going to 15 step to change. Okay, now let's save it. So for this plan, why we remove the number 5 for the lower, the 3, 5, and 4, 5 premolar of the lower. Let me check to the final position and we compare. And now what we can see, because the lower molar is smaller and short, yeah, it's very smaller. So let us check to the final position. Yes, like 4, 6, it need to move to mesial is 2.36 millimeter. If it over 3 millimeter, it will be very hard to control the movement. So when we let 3 posterior teeth move to mesial and let 6 short anterior teeth to control with the force, with the power, it's not easy to control like that. So that's why we set 8 teeth to control 4 molars to move to mesial. It's much more better. And we suggest to this kind of plan, it's according to the crossbite for the premolar. So at the beginning, we can see the 1.5 with 4.5 is crossbite. So with this kind of crossbite, we need to adjust the crossbite situation, and we also need to let them to move to mesial. So actually, at this kind of moment, we will meet the bite problem or something like that. It's not stable. So at right this moment, what we can see here, we directly have the shape, we directly have the space to let 4 to move to distal, and we don't need to think about the crossbite will limited the movement. We need to adjust the crossbite first, and then we let the 4, 5 move to mesial. So according to this kind of movement, it's not easy. And also at the beginning, we can control with the 4-6 angle to have good contact to opposite. And according to different kind of power direction, the directions problems, the force direction problems, and also the stable problem, and also the cross bias problem, we don't need to think about that. And also because the bias problem, the cross problem, so we can directly use the spice to solve the problem. So that's why we suggest you to use this kind of treatment for the patient. It will more easy to control and will have more less problems. Okay, so let's see. This is before and after. Before and after. Okay, so yes, we finished the change already. So let's agree with approve. Okay, like what you say, you want to add class 2 aesthetic, on it, but the crown is small. Let me change a little bit for you, like what you say. Okay, so we add it right here. Let's change the size a little bit. This is too wide. It's okay, no problem. Yes, and let's remove the mesial attachment. And let's add here at the mesial point. You see, the crack is very, very small. So yes, I'm going to change the size a little bit. It's fine, no problem. Let's add 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so this is what we all finished. So please check on the plan again and we will discuss later. Thank you so much.